Buenos días a todos y bienvenidos al capítulo número 3 de Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. Bueno, por fin llegamos a la Ciudadela, principalmente para salvar a Ashley la vida y en segundo lugar para informar al Consejo del ataque Segador a la Tierra y a ver si nos echan un cable. Aunque viendo la actitud del Consejo en anteriores juegos, lo dudo mucho. Vale, vamos a ver qué hay por aquí. Ahí está la Normandía. Por ejemplo, aquí tenemos para interactuar con ella. A ver qué nos dice.
What's going on here?
Commander, just who I was looking for. Diana Allers, Alliance News Network. I think we can help each other.
¿Y cómo?
I suppose you wanted an interview.
Even better. I'm a military reporter with the show called Battle Space. We're carried on just about all Council planets. My producers want me embedded on a human ship, and I want that ship to be the Normandy.
Why would I want that?
Wars can be won or lost in the editing room, and this war needs to be won. I've got Alliance security clearance and operate without a crew. You get veto power over the segments I file. Can you handle an arrangement like that? Or do I keep looking?
Esto es importante y estoy hablando ya de la vida real. Por ejemplo, ahora con el tema de Rusia y Ucrania, dependiendo de la fuente que veas de información, pues unos dicen una cosa, otros dicen otra. Depende a quién quieras creer. Después también hay muchas guerras que se ganaron o se perdieron por esto, por el periodismo. Por ejemplo, la guerra de Irak. Si no hubiese salido las noticias de que era toda una pantomima de las armas de destrucción masiva, pues aún seguiríamos ahí incentivando la guerra. Venga, a darles. Pues cosas así. Con lo cual es buena idea tener un reportero a nuestro favor.
Tell your producers yes, for now. We'll see how it works out. Report to the ship as soon as possible.
Y también la guerra de Vietnam.
How much gear can I bring?
También fue así.
1 foot locker.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Vale. Nuevo códice actualizado. Datos. Aquí está. Red de noticias de la Alianza. Fundada durante las primeras décadas de la colonización espacial humana, la Red de Noticias de la Alianza fue en sus comienzos una discreta organización periodística conocida principalmente por sus reportajes incriminatorios sobre la guerra del primer contacto. Su interés por las transmisiones de alcance galáctico llevó a la RNA a abrir oficinas en planetas de todo el espacio conocido, ganar varios premios por sus méritos y asegurarse público de todas las especies. A pesar de lo que pueda sugerir su nombre, la red de noticias de la Alianza nunca ha recibido financiación de la Alianza de Sistemas. Eso está bien. Esto es causa de no pocas confusiones entre quienes no están al corriente de este hecho. Aunque la reciente adquisición de la cadena por parte de un conglomerado periodístico ha esclarecido la estructura de propiedad. La nueva dirección ha optado por un enfoque más sensacionalista, como puede constatarse por los cambios en su plantilla de reporteros. De hecho, algunas de las viejas glorias de la red han preferido jubilarse o unirse a otras organizaciones periodísticas. El creciente aumento de contenidos escabrosos en sus programaciones ha despertado el interés colectivo y disparado sus índices de audiencia, consolidando el rumbo de la nueva dirección consolidando el rumbo que la nueva dirección ha emprendido. O sea, que se volvieron salsa rosa un poco. No obstante, la RNA insiste en que la integridad y la credibilidad son valores inamovibles en su sala de redacción. Espacio de Combate es uno de los programas estrella de la RNA, conocido por su particular estilo efectista. Uno de los espacios más destacados de este programa es el que transmite Diana Allers desde el frente. La red describe sus boletines como crudos y realistas, pero también se le ha criticado por centrarse de forma casi indiferente en la violencia de la guerra. Sin embargo, incluso los detractores de Allers están de acuerdo en que, a pesar de sus imágenes explícitas, los hechos de los que informan son justamente eso, hechos. Así que no se inventa nada. Buena periodista. Entonces, y aquí tenemos otra vez a Avina.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to the Citadel. This is Docking Bay D-24. Note that due to recent events, official identification and weapons permits may be requested by CSEC personnel for routine verification.
¿Y la verificación de rutina?
What's with the heightened security?
New screening fields have been added in order to speed up processing at the security stations in each docking area. Citadel's security screening technology uses highly advanced biometric authentication systems developed by the Certa Foundation.
Así que ahora solo hay que piratear eso y ya entras.
Note that any attempt to circumvent Citadel's security measures will result in immediate incarceration.
¿Cuáles son los puntos de intereses locales?
What else is in the area?
You are standing in docking area D24. According to your biometrics file, you are cleared to access further information about this bay. This is the airlock currently assigned to the Systems Alliance ship Normandy. If you look out the bay window, you can see one of the many magnificent vistas for which the Citadel is renowned.
¿Y la zona de espera?
What about that room over there?
The waiting area is for those who wish to speak to our new arrivals. It is located next to security processing.
¿Y qué otras zonas hay en la Ciudadela?
Any other important areas I should know about?
Docking Bay E24 has been repurposed into temporary housing to accommodate the recent influx of civilians to the Citadel. If you wish to contact your species' official Citadel representative, please go to Citadel embassies. For medical needs, the Presidium offers leading-edge care at the Huerta Memorial Hospital. The Presidium Commons have been a cultural mainstay since the Council was first established at the Citadel.
Bueno, y nada más.
That's all.
Please speak with me again if you require further assistance.
Una de las cosas que echo de menos es en Mass Effect 1 tenías mucha más libertad para andar por la Ciudadela.
I'll leave vid messages then, and you can do the same.
Well, they said that due to concerns about signal congestion, we're supposed to avoid sending messages at all. They're trying to keep war data coming through, so every data packet counts.
So, how am I supposed to talk with you then?
Pues no vas a poder hablar con él. Bueno, aquí hay un pequeño problema de diseño. Aquí dicen varios diálogos, y en otras zonas también. Pero para poder continuar la conversación, saber lo que dicen, hay que ir a otra sala, a otra planta de la Ciudadela y regresar aquí y escuchar otra la conversación. Os voy a ahorrar el tránsito de ir y volver y directamente vais a escuchar la que es la conversación entera de esta gente y de las otras. Así, bueno, agilizáis un poco las cosas. Así que bueno, ahora nos vemos.
So, you're just silent behind enemy lines until the war is over?
No, they've got us on rotation. We're mostly in fortified holding zones until strike teams clear an area.
Así que están a salvo.
We come in and set up medical bunkers and supply depots. And then the main fleet comes in to occupy.
I'm not wearing commando leather, honey. What does that mean?
We'll be perfectly safe. They don't put engineers on the front lines.
But you won't be able to talk to us.
Bueno, la siguiente conversación.
Listen, honey, please. This is how it has to be. Everyone's going through this.
I know, and I'm sure you'll be fine. It's just so damn inconvenient. It's like we're pre-space flight all of a sudden.
Pretty much. You should see what they've got us using for heavy munitions. It's all mass-produced LCOS combine crap.
Wait, munitions? Explosive munitions? I thought you weren't going to be on the front lines.
Te han mentido, ¿no?
Hot combat zones, no, of course not. But sometimes they need us to breach enemy fortifications.
Goddess, you said you were just going to be building emergency outposts.
I'm sorry, honey. I didn't want you to worry. Chances are, I'll never even need to put on armor.
I know, and I'm sorry. That's what you get for marrying a civilian.
Are you and the girls going to be okay? Combat pay isn't as much as I make at the dig site.
We'll be fine.
Pero era más seguro.
The last thing I want you to worry about is paying the bills.
Just don't go too crazy with new dance classes, okay?
I was gonna drop those. Can't get the girls there on time, and I was probably gonna go pick up an extra shift at work.
Oh. Well, we'll make it up to the girls when I get back. Dance classes, biotic
Gimnasia
gymnastics,
biótica. ¿Qué
whatever
será
they
eso?
want.
¿Levantar objetos así con la mente muy pesados o algo así?
They're going to call for boarding pretty soon. I should...
I know.
Listen, I've run ads for a place called Sanctuary.
Mejor que no vayas ahí.
Haven from the war. I want you and the girls to go.
What?
I don't want to worry about you, okay?
Okay. I'll see if I can get along.
I'll send a message for Neri's birthday.
I thought you were supposed to avoid sending messages.
It's a stupid rule anyway.
Hombre, puedes revelar la posición con los mensajitos. Bueno, lo del santuario después ya veréis por qué digo que mejor que no vayan.
Okay. First deployment is somewhere near Palaven. Reports say not to depend on comms.
I'll leave vid messages then, and you can do the same.
Well, they said that due to
Creo que esto ya lo
signal
repiten.
congestion, we're supposed to avoid sending messages at all. They're trying to keep war data coming through, so every data packet counts.
Sí, esto ya lo
So,
repiten.
how am I supposed to talk with you then?
Vale. Pues lo del santuario, pues ya veréis por qué no es buena idea llevar ahí a nadie. Aquí simplemente nos dan información, pero hay otras conversaciones que sí que es importante escuchar del todo la conversación. Bueno, vamos a ver a Ashley. Aunque antes... Mira, aquí tenemos para comprar estas cosas. Las vamos a comprar ya que tenemos recursos suficientes. Bueno, tenéis al lado la descripción de lo que estoy comprando. Tampoco es así algo tan llamativo. Al contrario que en Mass Effect 2, que yo lo hubiese añadido, aquí en Códice cuando comprabas algún libro te ponía alguna pequeña descripción del libro que habías comprado. En cambio aquí no pone nada. Es una completa pena. A ver, Avin, a ver qué nos dice de aquí.
Welcome to Huerta Memorial Hospital. The human specialist medical officer in charge is Dr. Michelle. Also, please note
La
that
conocemos de
specialists
Mass
for all
Effect
known
1.
Citadel species are on call. Please ensure that you observe proper decontamination protocols at all times while in this area.
Vale. ¿Cómo es que se llama Huerto Memorial?
Where'd the hospital get its name?
It is named after President Christopher Huerta of Earth's United North American States. The donor who requested the tribute expressed the desire to remain anonymous.
¿Sabremos alguna vez la identidad de el que fundó este hospital? ¿Y pueden acoger a cualquier especie? Debe ser un
Really cover
follón.
treatment for any kind of species here?
Huerta Memorial surpasses all requirements needed for any multi-species medical facility. This facility's attendant levels can also replicate the living conditions needed to accommodate other, more exotic species. Aquatic environments, for example, are available on short notice.
Supongo que para los Hanar es imprescindible. ¿Y el personal del hospital?
What about the medical staff? How do they deal with so many species?
All personnel are required to undergo mandatory and regular psychological evaluations, as well as refresher courses. Hospital administration understands how difficult it can be for staff to deal with such a wide variety of patients. It is imperative they be offered the support needed to retain their current high standards.
Tienen que entender la cultura de todas las especies, con lo cual es un follón que te cagas. Vale, ¿cuáles son los puntos de interés de aquí?
What else is in the area?
The Huerta Memorial Hospital has experts from every major race in residency, with many specializing in xenomedicine. The facility works with prestigious medical universities from around the galaxy, offering internships to residents and nurses. With access to cutting-edge technology and support from major pharmaceutical companies, the hospital ensures the best care to its patients.
Vale, ya está, porque cuando preguntas por otras zonas de la Ciudadela, pues repite lo que ya escuchamos antes.
Thank you.
Please speak with me again if you require further assistance.
Hasta otro momento. Y aquí tenemos tanto a la doctora Michelle como a Chakwas.
Here's Shepard now.
Dr. Chakwas, you're here?
I'm working at an Alliance R&D lab down in Shelter Wards, coordinating closely with Admiral Hackett. I heard you escaped Earth in the Normandy, and that someone was critically injured. I came as fast as I could.
Muchas
We had
gracias
a
por el
run-in with
apoyo.
the Cerberus synthetic on Mars. Ashley took the worst of it. How's she doing?
Very well, all things considered. I'm impressed with Lieutenant Commander Williams' resilience, as well as Dr. Michel's expertise. I wish I could have been there to help on Mars.
¿Qué has estado haciendo?
It's been 6 months, Doctor. How have you been?
Good. I've been fortunate. When they impounded Normandy, the Alliance didn't really know what to do with me. I was never officially part of Cerberus, and I'd gotten a proper leave of absence from my previous post.
So
Así
you
que
haven't
estaba de
technically done
vacaciones.
anything wrong by joining me to defeat the Collectors.
Yes, though I suppose if you were judged to be a war criminal, I would have been tried as an accessory.
Bueno, aquí tenemos dos opciones interesantes. O que siga trabajando en los laboratorios de I+D, con lo cual nos da unos recursos bélicos para vencer a los Segadores, o la tenemos en la Normandía. Siempre ha pertenecido a la Normandía, sería bastante cruel que no regresara a la nave.
Your place is in Normandy's medbay, not some lab.
I couldn't agree more. You say the word and I'm with you.
Bienvenida a bordo.
The Normandy wouldn't be the same without you, Doctor. Get your things. Docking bay D-24.
Yes, Commander. And thank you.
Aparte,
Don't
odiaba a
thank
la
me so
tía
soon.
no estar en
Remember,
naves.
Joker is still aboard.
And I'd be surprised if he's been remembering his medication.
Vale. Ahora vamos a hablar con la doctora Michelle. Bueno. Tenemos códice. Aliados conocidos, supongo que la doctora, ¿no?
Admiral Stephen Hackett. Dr. Karen Chakwas is a trauma surgeon and a major in the Alliance Navy. She served on the SSV Normandy under both Captain Anderson and Commander Shepard, and was aboard the ship when it was destroyed by the Collectors. She later quit the Alliance in order to rejoin Shepard on the Cerberus-built Normandy SR-2. Along with most of the Second Normandy's crew, Dr. Chakwas was kidnapped by the Collectors and taken beyond the Omega-4 relay, where Commander Shepard eventually rescued her.
Esto
After the
siempre
Alliance
pasa.
impounded the Normandy
Siempre la puede
SR-2,
rescatar
an inquiry found that Dr.
Shepard.
Chakwas had no significant role in or provable knowledge
El
of
problema es si no te
Cerberus's
dabas
criminal
demasiado
activities.
prisa
She has since
al hacer la misión
rejoined the
suicida era el
Alliance.
resto de la tripulación, que a lo mejor no la salvabas. Vale.
Commander Shepard, good to see you.
Dr. Michelle, it's been a long time. You've come a long way from that small clinic down in the wards.
Because of you, I don't know where I'd be if you hadn't dealt with Fist and his thugs. Now I'm head physician in a Presidium clinic. You gave me this chance. I assume you're here about Lieutenant Commander Williams?
¿Y está bien?
How's Ashley doing?
The head trauma was severe, but we reduced the swelling quickly. These types of injury can go either way. She hasn't regained consciousness yet, but her vitals are strong, so I'm optimistic. You can go see her if you like. She's just
Así
on
que
the on.
puede quedar bien o puede quedar mal. A ver. ¿Cómo vais de suministros?
How are your medical supplies holding up?
We're well stocked now, but I can't say I'm not worried about the future. We've posted guards on our reserves. War profiteering has already begun.
Sí, lógico. Demasiada demanda. ¿Y los refugiados?
This war may leave a lot of injured people homeless. Can the Citadel clinics care for them all?
We're fine now, but I'm worried. Every hospital on the Citadel is preparing for the worst. I hear the docks are tightly controlled, but we just can't leave people floating out there forever.
¿Y cómo está el personal de la clínica?
With a center of this size, you must have a lot of direct reports.
We've got 12 full-time doctors and over 50 support staff. It can be overwhelming, quite different from my days in the wards.
Bastante diferente. Bueno, pues adiós.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
Vale. Esas dos Azaris de ahí. Después hago como en el anterior. Escucho la conversación yendo y viniendo y cortando ya las partes para que no tengáis que verme entrar y salir. Bueno, vamos a ver a Ashley ya. Bueno, vamos a investigar esta parte primero, pero en sí vamos a ver a Ashley.
Patient stable for now.
That was touch and go. Good work, Dr. Freilich.
Narrow splint's still the best course of action.
I'll see if we have the required spatial bindings. Meet you back here.
Vale, aquí no hice nada. Y aquí tampoco. Aquí de momento tampoco. Pues vamos a hablar ya con Ashley.
You got pretty
No
banged
pongáis
up there,
esta música
Louise.
tan triste, que no está muerta.
I'd be worried. I just wanted to check in on you. See how you're doing.
Bueno, voy a decirle que pienso en ti, pero no de esa forma. A ver si lo entiende. O sea, como
Despite
amigo.
all this, it's good seeing you again, Ash. Get some rest, okay? I'll come by when you're feeling better. We'll talk. You need anything, Doc, let me know. Okay, Ash. You take care. I'll see you soon.
Vale. Y ya estaría. A veces es importante hacer esto, estas cosas. Visitar a algunos amigos, porque daros cuenta de que ella cree que estamos con Cerberus y que hemos cambiado. Si ve que seguimos haciendo las mismas cosas y preocupándonos por la gente, pues se dará cuenta de que somos la misma persona.
So, the nurse tells me you've refused to bathe and you only want to talk to another Asari.
Yes. Can I have a gun?
I'm sorry, no.
Estás en un
Maybe I
hospital.
could be transferred to another hospital then. Someplace unsecured. I could have a gun then, right? And no humans. Wherever you transfer me, it
¿Es
shouldn't have
xenófoba o
humans.
qué?
The humans are our allies. You don't trust them?
No, it's not that. How are my eyes? What color
Esto
are they
está
right now?
fatalmente hecho.
Maybe you
Esto.
could tell me what happened.
Esta parte está fatalmente hecha. Aquí van a contar cosas que suceden, pero mucho tiempo después. Es por lo que este juego casi no tiene ningún puñetero sentido argumentalmente. Vamos a escuchar toda la conversación y cuando llegue el momento ya os explicaré de por qué demonios esto no tiene ni un puñetero sentido ponerlo aquí. No sé en qué coño estaban pensando los guionistas.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
We were deployed to Tiptree.
Quedaros con el
It's a small
planeta.
human colony.
Tiptree.
We were supposed to help with evac. The enemy was landing.
Bueno, aún así os lo
Scouts
recordaré,
deterring
pero
things, a few of the big ones. We were spread over half the continent, getting colonists to shuttles, wiping out husks.
It sounds like you were doing good work.
Could I have a gun? I'd feel a lot better.
Just tell me what happened at Tiptree.
We're at this little farm. We'd killed a few enemy scouts, and it's quiet. The shuttle gets called away for support, so I'm there for the night. The humans get me dinner, show me around. One of them, this freckled farm girl, maybe 15. She wants to hear all about what it's like to be a commando.
You were probably the most exciting thing ever to land at her farm.
Yeah. She's saying she wants to be a pilot, and I say that life on a ship is grimy. And she asks if I'd like to use their shower.
mira qué maja.
Going by my records, you'd been on active duty for more than 3 weeks. Probably no real chance to get clean in all that time.
Pretty much, yeah. So I'm in the shower with hot water and everything. And that's when Naira came.
Naira was another huntress on your ship?
Yeah, a friend. I wanted it to be more than that, but she had a medical condition.
Era
It's
sangre
okay.
pura.
It's in the file.
The farm girl calls in to me that another Asari is here.
Como Liara,
I
¿no?
thought
Sabes
the shuttle
que
had gotten back early. I come out in a towel and
su madre y su padre eran Asari.
Naira walks through the door. But it wasn't her. Not anymore.
Ahí le pasó algo al Asari.
She's got this glow. And the Reapers. They did to her what they do to everyone. She's covered in... I don't know.
Aquí ya nos está describiendo un nuevo tipo de segador.
Her eyes go black. And she touches one of the farmers and he just... dies. They panic.
Y son muy mortíferas.
Sometimes touching, sometimes opening them up with biotics. The humans are turning into... liquid. And I'm there, in my towel with no gun. And husks start pouring through the door.
Goddess.
So I ran. I got out of that farm and into the hills. I pulled the farm girl after me. All I wanted to do was live through the night.
Nobody else could have done more.
But morning came and no shuttle. Afternoon and then night and hiding from husks and those Turian things.
The file says the evacuation team thought your position was overrun.
So after 2 days, I still don't have a gun, because those Turian things, you can't use theirs. I realize that shuttle isn't coming, not unless I get back to the farm and my radio.
And the farm girl?
She was with me. Even killed a few husks.
Qué valiente.
With a stick.
So you went back to the farm?
We snuck down the hill. We were hungry, filthy. They'd turned the towel into a kind of tunic. They'd cleaned up the bodies. To make more husks, I figured. But... there were still farmers alive. They were being held prisoner. And Neaira was there, directing the other forces. I could see her. I got within 10 meters of her. If I just had my gun.
What happened next?
I got to the prisoners. The farm girl unlocked their restraints and...
Adoctrinado, seguramente.
Screaming.
The prisoners were indoctrinated.
You think?
And once the alarm was sounded?
Neaira's eyes were black. The whole time, not just for a second. I could feel her mind from where I was standing. The humans were in the way, attacking us. I used my biotics. Flung them around. I'd been horrified when Neaira tore the farmers apart, but goddess, I ripped them in half.
El estrés del combate.
It felt good.
There's nothing shameful about feeling an adrenaline rush during battle.
I might have killed more than Neaira and those husks did. She wanted them alive, to turn them, and I...
And you survived.
Además de que, bueno, mejor muertos que adoctrinados.
We tried to run, again, but we were blocked. And the farm girl? Her leg was broken, bleeding bad. I knocked down a wall in a barn with a big warp field. I was so proud of that. And we hid.
They must have searched for you.
I'm an Asari huntress. No damn husk is gonna find me unless I let it.
But the farm girl who was with you?
Her leg was broken. She was whimpering, and in Neaira, I saw her through a hole in the boards. She was coming closer with those dead black eyes.
Quedaros con el nombre de la chica, Hilary.
Farm girl. She couldn't stop crying. They were gonna hear.
What did you do?
What do you think?
Que se la cargó, seguramente.
In addition to your medical discharge, the government wants to give you a medal. The intel you provided when that shuttle finally found you, you saved a lot of lives.
And I killed those farmers.
They were indoctrinated. You had to defend yourself. And as for
Al final
Hillary,
se la cargó.
Idiot. When I took a shower and left my gun in the bedroom, I killed them. Neaira. At least she can blame the Reapers. But I'm just... me. Color on my eyes. Did they turn back after? Could I get that gun now?
I'll see what I can do.
Creo que no dice nada más, voy a comprobarlo, pero creo que no. No, ya no está aquí, la tía. Vale, pues ya está la conversación. Aquí hay otra, que vamos a ver ahora. Y hacemos el mismo proceso. Esa es importante. Ya os comentaré en qué. Y por qué demonios no tendría que pasar ahora. Pero bueno. Los guionistas no sé qué coño pensaban.
Didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Well, we need to prescribe you another round of antibiotics.
For when I ship out?
I have some bad news. Your squad applied the Metagel correctly, but infection had already set in by the time they found you. I'm sorry. I'm afraid
Qué puta,
we have
se
to
va a quedar
remove
sin
your
pierna.
leg below the knee.
What? But I
Por la medicina no te duele, idiota.
it doesn't even hurt.
It would if we took you off the painkillers, Lieutenant.
You can replace my leg, right?
Yes, but clone tissue replacement takes months. You'll need a prosthetic.
Está guay, puede volver a recuperar la pierna, aunque lleva un huevo de
talking
tiempo.
to our resident psychiatrist before the operation.
Okay, I need surgery, but when can I get back to the front?
You're not.
What?
You have extensive nerve damage. Once we remove the leg, we can't install a prosthetic for at least 5 weeks.
I told my squad I'd fly back next week.
Pues va a ser que no.
Sorry, but that's impossible.
I'm not sitting out this war in a bed.
Lieutenant, listen to me.
Va a llevar más de
If you
5
go back
meses
with a
la
missing
guerra.
limb, you'll just be a burden to your squad mates.
I'd never drag down my team.
Sí que lo
The
serás.
greatest favor you can do them is to rest after your operation.
You need me to slice my leg off?
May I recommend an hour with our psychiatrist?
I'll think about it.
Yo te sugiero que vayas.
Hi, doctor. Didn't expect to see you again.
Vale,
so
aquí
soon.
lo repiten, así que
Well,
nada.
we need to prescribe you another round of antibiotics.
For when I ship out.
Pues ya visteis los cortes que he tenido que hacer y es de todo este puñetero camino una y otra vez. Así que por lo menos así lo tenéis troceado. Si no es un huevo de pérdida de tiempo.
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
Vale, solo nos quedan las embajadas, de momento. Después se abren más zonas en la Ciudadela. Aún así, prefería el Mass Effect 1 a la hora de explorar estas cosas.
Please tell the Primacy that the Vol Protectorate wishes to assist with the Alliance project. We had a Prothean obelisk that might have helped. Sadly, it was lost in the Shrike Abyssal. Nevertheless, we are committed to helping both the Turian Empire and the Human Alliance.
Bueno, tenemos nueva misión. Y aquí tenemos a Vina.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to Citadel Embassies. The current human ambassador is Dominic Osoba. Commander Bailey is the CSEC officer on duty. You will find him in the Citadel Security District Office.
Puntos de intereses.
What else is in the area?
This area is reserved for human embassy personnel and attending CSEC security. The human embassy prides itself on offering swift assistance to any who fall under its auspices.
Pero en cambio hay asaris y turianos. Ay, qué curioso. ¿Y solicitudes de Espectro?
Where's the Spectre Requisitions Office?
The Spectre Requisitions District Office is down the hallway to your left. Note that requisition forms are available only to agents whose biometrics are verified and on file.
Bueno, creo que aún no nos devolvieron el estatus de espectros entonces. Qué raro.
That's it. Thanks.
Please speak with me again if you require further assistance.
Vale, allí hay otra conversación, pero vamos a intentar pasar de ella, sí. Ya lo haremos después, eso.
There is no anti-humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Al-Jalani. The council
Conocemos a
simply
esta
not
periodista
granting
también.
interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
Listen, lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
Y bastante comida.
Commander Shepard? Commander, humanity has questions.
Damn press.
See, you're keeping the peace.
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Most people would see it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts? I'd rather be back down on the streets. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
¿Y por qué aceptaste el trabajo?
If you didn't want to be upped, why'd you accept?
You don't say no to Counselor Udina. Well, maybe you would, but I gotta live here. I know, squeaky wheel gets the oil, but I didn't lobby for promotion like some other officers. I'm not even sure why he picked me. I never know with politicians. I hate political BS.
Aguanta.
Don't lose your edge. You might need it.
Oh, wouldn't mind an excuse to get my fingers dirty. It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close.
¿Y no dices nada más?
I'm up to my neck in trouble, but if there's anything you need, I'll do my damnedest to help.
Vale, ¿qué tal tu familia?
You got loved ones out there?
Somewhere. Ex-wife I lost track of, and...
Qué putada.
And a son and daughter. They're still on Earth.
I'm sorry, Bailey.
Yeah, I'm just like everyone else. I'm losing myself and things I can control. And at the moment, that means creating the illusion of security here.
Háblame de tu ascenso.
It was Udina who made you a commander, huh?
Yeah, he's become an even bigger shot around here. Got a lot of ambition. He suspected Executor Palin was conspiring against the Council and had me investigate.
Find anything
Conocíamos a
incriminating?
Palin.
Yeah, enough to arrest him. And when Palin resisted, I was forced to kill him.
No se fiaba mucho de los humanos, Palin.
And near as I can tell, being a commander just means I'm putting out different fires.
¿Qué tipo de problemas tienes aquí?
Thought things were relatively quiet here.
Well, compared to where you're coming from, sure. But the war's being felt everywhere. Millions across the galaxy have been displaced, and most of them come here.
Must have you doing somersaults.
Yeah, already allocated the bulk of my men to customs, but we're still overtaxed, cataloging and processing them all.
¿Cómo está la Ciudadela?
Anything important going on around here?
You kidding? With the Reapers running roughshod through the galaxy, it seemed like the Council is in constant session. We got more ambassadors and dignitaries here than ever before pleading their cases. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, really.
¿Y cómo va la guerra?
Is the Citadel gearing up for war?
There's a false sense of security here. Even people from worlds that have gone down act like they're safe. Well, I guess it's not just human nature. We all lie to ourselves to deal with horror.
A ver, y siendo sinceros, la Ciudadela es bastante jodida de tomar. Solo tiene que cerrar los brazos y ya está. No tiene mucho más. Bueno, buena suerte con ello.
It'll probably get worse before it gets better, Bailey.
Yeah, if it ever gets better.
Bueno, vamos a hablar ya con Udina. Bueno, cosa curiosa. En el Mass Effect 2 teníamos de consejero a Anderson. Al parecer, el Consejo destituyó a Anderson y puso a Udina en su reemplazo.
Commander, Counselor Udina said you'd be coming. If you'll follow me, the council is already in session.
We've got our own problems, Counselor. Earth is not in this alone.
But Earth was the first Council world hit. By our reports, it faces the brunt of the attack.
By your reports.
Esto no pinta bien.
The reports are accurate. Earth was attacked by the Reapers. And it's just the beginning. We need your help. Everything you can spare.
Each of us faces a similar situation. Even now, the Reapers are pressing on our borders. If we lend you our strength to help Earth, our own worlds will fall.
We must fight this enemy together.
And so we should just follow you to Earth?
Even if we were to unite our fleets, do you really believe we could defeat the Reapers?
I don't expect you to follow me without a plan.
Counselors, we have that plan, a blueprint, created by the Protheans during their war with the Reapers.
A blueprint for what?
We're still piecing it together. But it appears to be a weapon of some sort.
Capable of destroying the Reapers?
So it would seem.
The scale it would be a colossal undertaking.
No. I forwarded the plans to Admiral Haggett. The remnants of the human fleet are already gathering resources to begin construction.
Our initial calculations suggest it is very feasible to build.
If we work together.
Solo si
Have you
cooperamos.
considered that the Reapers destroyed the Protheans? What good did this weapon do?
It was incomplete. There was a missing component, here. Something referred to only as the catalyst. But they ran out of time before they could finish building it.
Do you really believe this can stop the Reapers?
Bueno, esta gente es un poco idiota. Al final quieren proteger todo, bueno, todos sus propios mundos y así no protegen nada directamente, en vez de unir todos sus recursos en un mismo ataque. Son un poco idiotas. ¿Hay alguien que tiene un plan mejor?
It sure as hell beats standing around and arguing about it. And while I haven't always agreed with Udina, he's right about this. We need to stand together. Now more than ever. The Reapers won't stop at Earth. They'll destroy every organic being in the galaxy if we don't find a way to stop them.
Puto
The
salariano.
cruel and unfortunate truth is that while the Reapers focus on Earth, we can prepare and regroup.
Vale,
We are
cuando
convening a
destruyan
summit
la
amongst
Tierra,
our
no nos
species.
pidáis ayuda,
If we
¿vale?
can manage to secure our own borders, we may once again consider aiding.
I'm sorry, Commander. That is the best we can do.
Vaya panda de gilipollas.
Shepard, meet me in my office.
I hope that's an offer of support. I'll be digging up what I can on this Prothean device, Shepard.
Gracias, Liara. Vaya panda de idiotas.
They're a bunch of self-concerned jackasses, Shepard. We may have a spot in the Council, but humanity will always be considered second-rate.
How can they be so blind?
They're scared, and they're looking out for themselves.
Our people are scared, and we are looking out for them the best we know how.
Claro que sí. Como
Counselor.
todos los políticos.
Commander, I can't give you what you need, but I can tell you how to get it.
I'm listening.
Primarch Fedorian called the War Summit, but we lost contact with him when the Reapers hit Palaven. Those meetings won't proceed without him. The Normandy is one of the few ships that can extract Primarch Fedorian undetected.
Sabéis que os lo avisé años antes, ¿no? Ya os podíais haber preparado.
I told you this would happen, and you did nothing.
We can argue the past later if you like. But the leaders of this summit will be the ones deciding our future. The fate of our fleets, where they fight, and with whom. A grateful Primarch would be a tremendous ally in your bid to unite us.
We're at war. And you want me to play politician?
If it gets you what you need, what does it matter? Our latest intelligence says that the Primarch was moved to a base on Palaven's largest moon. I've done all I can to help. The rest is up to you. There is one other thing. The Council wanted me to tell you, we've chosen to
Muchas
uphold your
gracias.
Spectre status. And various resources will be made available to you. Good day.
Well, that went well.
It's a start. I'll talk to the others in the meantime. See if we can support this summit. Move things along.
Thanks.
Bueno, vamos a hablar con Udina. +4 de rebeldía. No era para menos.
The Council. You saved their lives. And for what? Apologies that boil down to maybe later. If we don't figure out something, maybe later will be an epitaph on a mass grave of 11 billion.
I know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Humanity has created some goodwill in the galaxy. Now we cash in our chips. I will get what funding I can, what materials I can, and spread the message. Help the humans, help yourselves. I'll institute a draft in our colonies and order all civilian ships armed. Work on the Prothean device will be around the clock.
Bueno, buenas medidas. ¿Cómo está tu situación personal?
Did
No
you
me
know a
caes
lot
muy
of
bien,
people
pero
on
bueno,
Earth?
hay que ser cortos.
Many. It's monstrous to think of them being snuffed out, of course, but the part that gets me is Arcturus. I must have known most of the Alliance Parliament on a first-name basis. I required a second VI just to track all their birthdays and anniversaries. Rose Garden stuff. but to have it all gone.
¿Cuál es la situación política?
You're a Citadel counselor. Don't you have options when the others block you like this?
With Parliament destroyed and Shastri gone, I have more power than any human in history. But today,
Esto me
saw
recuerda
how
un huevo a
little
Europa.
that is.
Tú puedes
Rest
mandar en tu
assured, I will
puñetero
not
país,
be
pero
counted
si te
out
dicen
law.
algo los
I
de
know
Europa,
I
al
can
estar
move mountains,
en la Unión Europea,
don't
pues
lose
se va
sight
todo
of
a la
that,
mierda.
because the task before us is moving planets.
Básicamente es todo lo que quiera Alemania se hace, aunque perjudique a otros países. Consigue resultados,
Anderson would be
sea como
proud,
sea.
so long as you deliver. You think you can do that?
You need a carrot or a stick to drive a mule, and humanity has neither right now. Our armada is tied down fighting or fleeing, and with Earth's calm buoys gone, our economy is reduced to an IOU. But leave that part to me. I will lean on our colonies for all they're worth, and I can broker enough trade to repair and resupply Hackett's fleet.
Vale, análisis del Consejo.
What's your read on the counselors? Any angles I could pursue?
Tavos is a diplomat and compromiser, but she's wrapped up in defending Asari space like a mother panther. Valern is out of his depth. The Solarians like their wars won before they start. They're frightened now. Use that. In Sparatus, I'd take what he offers. It's strange days when the Turians are the least hostile to humans, and there's a need there.
Son los que más se parecen a nosotros, los turianos. ¿Hay alguna noticia de la Tierra?
Any news from Earth?
There is constant news. All of it bad. The Reapers are destroying satellites and the old nuclear missile silos, along with everything else that could help. We have a handful of quantum entanglers spread out over the continents. All other communication is cut.
Bueno, pues ya está.
I should go.
I'll be here.
Bueno, después leeremos el códice. Bueno, esta es la sección de los espectros. Terminal de espectro. Este permiso solo se puede acceder si escuchas la conversación entre las dos Asaris. La cazadora Aeyan Goni, como se diga, se encuentra ingresada en el hospital Huerta Memorial. Actualmente está de permiso por estrés a raíz de una misión en la colonia humana de Tiptre, donde se vio obligada a matar a una civil humana para evitar que las fuerzas segadoras las descubrieran. Tigoni, o como se diga, ha solicitado en varias ocasiones un permiso para portar armas en la Ciudadela, pero se le ha negado por su paranoia y por la posibilidad de que se haga daño. La autoridad de los espectros puede anular estas medidas de seguridad y otorgar a Tigoni el derecho a un arma de fuego. Va a ser que no, está bastante ida de la olla y no está muy estable, o sea que ponerle un arma a una persona así va a ser que no. Bueno, aumento de las prestaciones. Los reservistas llamados al servicio activo no ganan la paga completa a causa de la escala de la amenaza galáctica y de la ingente financiación necesaria para igualar los salarios y las prestaciones para tanta gente con tan poca antelación. Si se usa la autoridad de los espectros para ordenar la igualdad salarial de todo el personal con los socios o subordinados de la Ciudadela, habría que hacer recortes en los incentivos impositivos y los planes de estímulo económico de la posguerra. Bueno, vamos a autorizarlo, a ver. Aquí tenemos bienvenido, que bueno, nos da la bienvenida aquí. Y aquí, bueno, realmente esto de momento no nos influye, pero bueno, el peregrino cuariano Jim Boland Nima. Nima era la nave donde nació Tali, creo. Tali Vas Nima, creo. No sé por qué aquí ponen Nar. Tenía que ser Vas Nima. Bueno, da igual. En la Ciudadela recibió una gran transferencia de créditos de la flota. Jem ha comprado tecnología, incluidas monturas para armas punteras y emisores de barreras cinéticas, en varios centros de servicio para naves. En Ilium, otro peregrino cuariano, este no identificado, fue visto buscando una nave que pasaba cerca del velo de Perseo. Luego lo oyeron decir que lo habían hecho volver de su peregrinaje. Los datos sugieren que la flota acuariana está retirando a sus peregrinos y poniendo a punto sus naves para combatir en algún lugar cerca del velo de Perseo. Así que tenemos una invasión segadora y los muy gilipollas se ponen a hacer una guerra con los Geth. No tenían otra puñetera cosa que hacer. Esta gente también es idiota. Esto podría ser una reacción a la invasión de los Segadores, pero formalmente no han hecho ningún ofrecimiento o solicitud de ayuda. La información sugiere que los coreanos podrían estar preparándose para un conflicto con los Geth. Así que tenemos otro frente abierto, porque son idiotas. Bien, solicitudes de espectro. Aquí tenemos estas armas especiales. Estas, en cambio, no recuerdo que estuvieran aquí en el Mass Effect 3 original. A lo mejor estaban, pero no me acuerdo que estuvieran estos. Y esta armadura. Si os saltáis algún objeto importante, un cargador, o sea, una mejora de armas, una armadura o incluso un arma, os lo aparece aquí. Así que, aunque no exploréis del todo las misiones, no pasa nada, que los podéis obtener, solo que gastando créditos. Si la encontráis durante la misión, pues ya no gastáis créditos. Pero bueno, eso es una ventaja. Bueno, ya poco nos queda aquí. Tenemos que hablar con 2 personas más y escuchar la conversación de ahí.
Commander Shepard. Commander, the people of the Alliance have questions.
¿Cómo no?
Commander Shepard, Khaleesa bint Sin and Al-Jalani. Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers attacked?
Pues sí.
How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the best we can
Vamos a
expect from
darle
the
un
Alliance?
puñetazo, que no lo vamos a hacer.
I came to get help for Earth. For everyone.
What about all the people suffering while you play politics with the Council? What about them? How can you stand here while our families die? What are you going to do?
Khaleesa, we're doing everything we can.
Before they cut the feeds, there were so many dead.
I'm gonna stop the Reapers or die trying. But I need your help. Keep asking the hard questions. Don't let the Council forget about Earth.
I will. Thank you, Commander. We haven't always seen eye to eye, but I'm glad you're on our side.
Esta era una periodista tocapelotas que era pro-humanos. No le gustaba nada a los alienígenas. Y si hacemos esta acción de no pegarle un puñetazo, cuando nos toca un poco las narices, pues tenemos este recurso de batalla. Vamos a hablar con James.
Hey, Commander. Liara told me the Council's not interested in helping us.
Something like that.
Why would they? Look at this place. There's no war here. People are whispering about it. They're talking about it, but they don't really believe it.
¿No te gusta esto?
I take it this is your first time here? With the elite of the galaxy?
I've been to the Citadel, but never up here on the Presidium. It's not right. It looks pretty, calm and peaceful. But it's not right. It's all just an illusion.
It was peaceful. Once.
But was it? Really? I mean, when push comes to shove, they're just gonna turtle up. Hope it don't hit them too, right? They'd rather believe in this than face the truth.
Lo harán, quieran o no.
They're in for a rude awakening. Every species will fall, one by one, if they don't work with us.
No shit. Can't believe it's even up for debate.
So, you still want to go back to Earth?
Hell yeah, but...
Bud?
You were right. So was Anderson. We can't stop them alone. Besides, looks like you're gonna have your hands full convincing these pendejo politicians to help us.
Pendejos.
And I'm up for it. Whatever it takes.
Glad to hear it.
I'm gonna head down to some of the lower levels where they keep it real. You got some spare time? You should come and find me.
Maybe I'll do that.
Vale. Ahora, antes de más o menos irnos, vamos a escuchar la conversación esta que queda y ya estaría. Vuelvo a hacer los cortes y ya listo.
Hello, dear. Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for my son.
But we spoke about this already. I told you about his mission and...
Nonsense. I just filled out the paperwork. He's very punctual when he's on the field. He checks in every week. Only he hasn't checked in for a while now. A month. Anyway, I'd like to file an expedited contact request.
Yes, of course, ma'am, but the notes on his file state he's not under a contact ban.
Oh, you already looked. How kind of you. I'm just so worried.
Está en guerra. Las comunicaciones no van bien, ¿sabes?
As soon as I get news, ma'am, I'll let you know as soon as I get news.
Thank you. You're such a nice young woman. You know, you remind me of my daughter-in-law. Good morning.
Oh, hello, ma'am.
Ma'am? We've had this discussion, young lady. You're to call me Teresa. Maybe my son didn't have the chance to marry you because of this damn war.
Esto está desordenado, ¿no?
Nothing will ever change.
Es su nuera, pero parece como si tuviera Alzheimer
Of
antes.
course, Teresa.
I'll come back later during your break if you want. Treat you to lunch. What do you say?
I would love that, Teresa. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm not sure
Sí,
why.
es como si tuviera Alzheimer.
There was something important I had to do. And
Oh, are you looking for someone, ma'am?
Maybe. I have these papers, but I'm not sure why.
Here, why don't I take care of these for you? Would that help?
Yes. Yes, please.
A su nuera,
You know,
o sea, a tu
you
nuera.
remind me of someone. My son. He's dating an Asari. She looks remarkably like you do. He's so very happy.
Thank you. That's wonderful, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. What can I do for you today?
Such a nice young woman. You remind me of someone. Well, I'm looking
Ahora
for
creo
my
que ya lo
son.
repiten.
He's a soldier.
I know. Please, Teresa, are you sure you don't remember me?
Ah, no, no, esto aún no lo habíamos hecho.
Very forward of you, young lady. I'd rather you didn't do that.
Sí, tiene Alzheimer desde luego.
I'm so sorry. I must have confused you with someone else.
Oh, no worries, dear. Now, perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for my son. He's a soldier. He's been gone for a long while now. Hello, dear. Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for my son.
But we spoke about this already. I told you about his mission and...
Nonsense. I just filled out the paperwork. He's very punctual.
Vale, esto sí que ya lo
lo
hemos escuchado.
He checks in every week. Only
Bueno,
he hasn't checked in.
pues eso, tiene Alzheimer la pobre.
A month.
Tendría que tener a alguien al cuidado suyo,
I'd like
pero
to
bueno.
file an expedited contact request.
Bueno, pues lo vamos a dejar aquí. Ya en el siguiente capítulo, pues yo marcharemos de la Normandía a ir por la galaxia. En teoría la misión principal es rescatar al primarca turiano para que nos ayude a organizar la defensa de la Tierra y pelear contra los Segadores. Así que bueno, a ver si tenemos suerte esta vez. Bueno, espero que os haya gustado el vídeo. Si es así, dadle un like al vídeo. Si aún no estáis suscritos a mi canal, suscribiros. Acordaos de activar la campanita para recibir las notificaciones de cuando subo un vídeo. También en la descripción de este vídeo tenéis un enlace a la lista de reproducción de esta serie, donde están colgados todos los capítulos. Y si queréis comentar algo, pues dejadlo en la caja de comentarios. Que tengáis un buen día y hasta el siguiente vídeo.